guys, welcome to our channel Reviewing Indian. Today we are going to introduce you guys to an icon which literally put us Indians on two wheels. The legend Hero Honda CD100 SS. Beauty. So this vehicle belongs to my friend, and the specialty, look at the number, it's a fancy number. So it is owned by him. It was bought by his dad actually sometime in 1980s. He had maintained it really well. I saw this and I actually pushed him hard to give me this vehicle for a few hours. So it's going to be a very quick review. As I told earlier, I wanted to do a session called Gold, where I talk about old legendary vehicles. So the Continental GT 530 was part of that first video. This is the second video, and there's not going to be much of an edit. So it's a very simple vehicle. So let's start by turning this vehicle on. So there is one key to turn it on here, and that the same key kind of opens or locks the side handle also. You can see that. Then coming to this side, you will see this another key which they have retrofitted. Instead of that on, off and reserve cock, now they have a key. These are the two things how you turn on the vehicle. Turn on the fuel, unlock the vehicle, and then you just turn this thing on. There's nothing here, it's just a speedometer. So this vehicle has created a legend basically. So this vehicle came way back in 1985 as CD100. So what happened was that it was an era when everybody's talking about two strokes and performances. You have like SDs, Javas, your Chetaks, Priyas, Lambretta, RD350, RD175, all two strokes, and people were talking about mileage, performance and everything. That's where the Hero group, basically the Munjals group, collaborated with the Hondas, because at that time you were not allowed to be to make a separate company if you are a foreign company. So Honda had a JV with Hero group, and there the Hero Honda was created. So the CD100 was the first vehicle. Then they upgraded it to CD100 SS. I will just put what is the difference between CD100 and CD100 SS on the screen. And this was bought somewhere in the end 1980s if I'm right, or 1990s start. So let's do a quick walk around, then start the vehicle and listen to the sound. So the front, it's very simple, typical 80s 90s design. You have a squarish headlamp, squarish or rectangularish indicators, no clear lens, no LEDs, nothing. You have the Hero Honda badging here. You have this horn here, metal mudguard, normal telescopic forks with gaiters. Looks cool, and it kind of makes sound also. I used to love that thing because I used to have one when I was in plus 2 around 18 years back. The red one, I remember. It was very comfortable and it was very simple to use. It will never die usually. And coming to the tires, you have wire spokes with 2.75 18-inch. Nothing else here. Small mudguard like thing. People used to put, oh my god, my helmet got hit, sorry. People used to put massive mudguards here because to prevent the splashing. Coming to side, you have a simple crash guard, again optional accessory I believe. You have a dual cradle frame with the legendary slopper engine. Again, this was also optional. You can get this with the engine guard or something. My red color CD100 SS also had that red color engine guard. And here comes the legendary engine. This is a 97cc. You can see it is written here. 97 cubic centimeter vehicle with around 7.2 or 7.4 horsepower and 7.5 or 7.2 Nm. So the horsepower and torque figures were same. And the funny part is it had a top speed of 80 kmph, and they claim the best part was the mileage 80 kmpl. So you can see a 7.5, 7.5, 80 connection here. So this engine in one form or other actually been part of Hero group vehicles till now. So you can see the similar engine in the Splendors as well. So even after more than 39 years or close to 40 years, the same engine or some form of this engine is working. So that's how good this is, how reliable it is. And a simple exhaust going from here to rear and produces excellent exhaust note, which I will show you. You have a very simple brake lever here, front drums I wanted to talk about, rear drum brakes, and again foot guard here for the rear passenger, simple shock absorbers here. You get this CD100 SS badging here, Hero Honda badging here. You have this lock here for your basic toolkit. Coming to the seat, it's very straightforward, flat. It's very narrow, so when you sit, you will understand how easy it is to drive. I'm just sitting, so it's on the center stand. Still, I can sit. I'm 5'7", so I'm just trying to move this thing around. So it is very simple, very narrow. It never feels like it's very wide. So you sit very upright in this vehicle, and you get a very good view of this meter. Meter has 2240, which is very ambitious. It barely does 80 kmph. There is an economy line here, and there is this gear thing where it says 2, 3, 4, and it can do 120, it says. But the rideability part is you can put fourth gear or the top gear at 30 kmph, and you can do it all day. Coming to this side, I think this clamp they fitted for the wiring, otherwise it's simple thing. You get this what is this, headlamp, high beam, low beam. This is the headlamp on off button. This is a high beam, low beam. You have the indicators. There is no self cancellation mechanism, you can see that. You have to manually work with it, no cancellation mechanism. Then coming to this side, there's nothing actually, it's free. Coming down, I want to show something else. I think most of us should be familiar if you are old enough. There is this choke mechanism. You have to just pull it like this when you are doing the cold start, and then put it back. Then again, that's a specialty. There's a cover for the chain so that it doesn't get the dirt and everything. It used to have, if I'm right, the sari guard, they have removed it. Coming to the rear, you have this very simple rear section with again boxy tail lamp, metal mud guard, and indicators. This is the specialty. So it was the simplicity at its best, so that made this vehicle famous. Lightweight, very refined engine, very smooth, not very powerful but very smooth. It will get the things done. So you would have seen a lot of people carrying milk and everything, and I used to like put 3 friends or 4 friends on this and just ride when we used to own it. So let's start this thing and see and listen to the exhaust note now. At the vehicle, we have 2 keys. So one is for the traditional lock, side locks, to unlock it is. So it is unlocked. Then you come to this side. That's my helmet there. Put this here. You have the ignition on. Then you have to go to this. It's like launching a nuclear submarine. You have multiple things. You have to turn the key like this. Now it's on, and if you turn the other way, it's reserve. That's done now. So if it's cold start, you have to pull the choke also, which I showed you. Let me try if it works. I'm just moving my hand to this side camera. Oh, beautiful. Let's get to the exhaust side and let's listen to it.